Happy New Year. Hey labs, lots of typos in the stream title. You been drinking already? Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy. Oops, nope, if only lol.
It's Friday. It is 7 o'clock. It's 2026. And yes, a week later than planned, but here we are. We're back. First stream of 2026. And I thought what we'd do tonight is we would do, I say something a little bit different, but it's what other people have done as well. Just for a little bit of a series, just to give the ARC streams a little bit of a break at the moment. I thought we'll come back onto single player on here.
So still drink from last week then, face with tears of joy?
No. I don't know what happened, to be honest. Just, yeah, bit of a rush thing. Can always edit it after. But yeah, we're back at it. I thought we would try a little playthrough stream series, just playing through the game, doing all the usual, leveling up, farming, crafting, getting friends, etc. but we are playing on barbaric difficulty, so we are on the hard difficulty, so I'm not doing it on easy. So there will be that difficulty element to it, but obviously this isn't a nomad run, so we can put a bedroll down, we can make a bed once we get a base, etc, etc. So I thought we'd do this and just have a play through the game, hopefully not too many episodes to get us to the end, but as we all know, things take time and RNG and everything like that. We'll see how it goes, but more for that, and then to just really a chance to catch up with everybody and chat with people and just, as they say, chill and enjoy the game for what it really is. Have a look at some maybe the new stuff as well, see what's changed, like with the whole combat system with the NPCs and what have you now, see how much more of a challenge it actually is. And yeah, so I thought we'd do that for a little bit. Doesn't mean I'm done with Ark, obviously we will be returning to it, but just at the moment, for one reason and another, I thought we would take it a little bit easier, shall we say. So here we are. Yeah, character is already made, and if we have a look where we are, we're actually in one of the perfect spawns down here, which is perfect. So the first objective is, as always, make our way down here, start the first few journey steps, obviously get down here to the sentinels, level up a bit, and then we'll have a look at where we're going to put our little, not even a starter base, I will say, because we're on single player, we can get away with the starter platform where we just chuck a few foundations down so that we can use benches, etc. As far as I can remember, when I set all this up, I have sped up the night time, so hopefully that shouldn't be an issue, but if it is, obviously I'll make a torch and we'll fix it for next time. But yeah, so that's what I thought we would do. And just to clarify a few things, which, yes, I probably shouldn't need to say this, but just feel that I have to do, that there is no creative mode.
To be that spawn point these days, thinking face.
No creative mode enabled, no admin mode, it's all purely vanilla. Like I say, it might be on 2x harvest if I changed it to that. Then obviously sped up night times for the benefit of YouTube, because as we know, YouTube doesn't like darkness. So yeah, and it does seem to always be here, doesn't it? I know we don't need to talk to this thing, but let's just do it anyway.
The very boundaries of civilization.
Like I say, we're not going to rush through it. We're just going to try and have a plan each week. But like I say, it is on barbaric difficulty, so it isn't going to be easy, obviously. And I think, if I remember correctly, wait till this dude finishes talking.
Follow the road. Any road. All roads lead to the city.
Yeah, not going to be doing the dregs just yet. I mean, we're not even ready for that yet anyway. It'll probably be next week or the week after, because that's the dark dregs at the moment. That's one thing we don't really want to be attempting, because, as you know, ourselves, myself and the rest of the crazy crew, we attempted it on high level characters with good level gear, and we were still getting our, to put it politely for YouTube, backsides handed to us, and that was with 3 of us. So we will be avoiding the dark dregs for now.
Finished earlier this week.
Ah, has it actually finished? Right. I wasn't sure if it was still going or not. I hadn't been able to look up, but if it's finished, that's fine then. Thank you for that.
Evening
right.
Labs, the exiled lands have called again. Howdy, Angar.
Top, feet, and legs. We're good enough to do that. So let's get some clothes on so we look decent at least.
Good evening, everybody. Can only lurk today because kitchen stuff. Sup Labs, this nomadic or normal playthrough?
This is a barbaric playthrough, so it's not a nomad run. It's just a playthrough.
Troy did it in the last day.
It's just a regular, just a playthrough. I say regular playthrough, like I say, I am doing.
Sesame.
I'll try the words again. I am trying it on barbaric difficulty, but it's not a nomad run. I need to get a bit more practice in for that yet. After the first attempt, we're not quite ready to go again with that just yet. Well, like I was saying at the beginning, for the benefit of those who've just come in, it's a bit of a chance to catch up with you guys, say hello to everybody, wish everybody Happy New Year, obviously, and just chat with you guys, play the game, try and have a bit of a plan each week for what we do. Obviously today is just getting started, so it's
Evening Trout Max, Sesame Roll.
getting us going down to New River and getting started and set up, leveled up a bit.
Evening Angar.
And then obviously from there on we'll come up with a plan of action.
Sup Max.
Let me just quickly catch up with chat a minute.
Evening Troy.
Yeah, good evening
Just
each
have
and every
some
one
fun
of
with
you.
it and all is good.
Exactly, just have some fun with it, that's what it's all about. And I'm doing it on barbaric, especially because that's the hardest difficulty, so again,
Sup Mr. Mannix.
I can practice, you know, techniques and ways of doing, especially now they've changed the way that NPCs fight, the way they dodge, and yes, they do dodge quite a bit, and so do yours, and
Hey Sesame.
I would probably say it's a little bit clunky, in my opinion, the way that, like, I've been playing around on another server that's a community server, and especially if you give your follower a mace now, yeah, they'll swing the mace, but 9 times out of 10 they'll miss the person because that person will roll dodge them like that. Right, what am I doing here? Let me check. Spend attribute points, so we're going on there to get that going. We'll go vitality to get that going. We're not worrying about friends as yet, so we'll put our other one in there for the minute. Yeah, so it's to kind of see what's changed with everything and what's happened recently as well.
Hi lads. Hey everyone.
But yeah, good evening to each and every one of you. Great to see you all. Hope you're all good. Hope you had a good Christmas and a good New Year. Like I say, I was planning to do a stream last week, but for various reasons, which I'm not going to go into because it's not appropriate for now. But yeah, couldn't unfortunately do one last week, which like I say, I'm not going to go into that. Well, thank you to each and every one of you for being here. It's very, very much appreciated as always, and I hope we can sorry, bear with me. Search for more survivors, there we go. Sorry, I'm having to look down at the when I'm reading these journeys, I'm having to look down at the bottom right, and it's right where my microphone's in the way. So it's a bit awkward. But yeah, as I say, I do appreciate each and every one of you for being here, and like I say, hope you had a good one. Hope the new year's off to a reasonable start for you, and hopefully this year will be a better year for people if you've not had a good one previously. I know it's now that didn't make me jump this time, even though I was ready for it.
A Caribbean mix of rice and meat and peas. Really good.
Ooh, very nice. Yeah.
Snow, 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 and more bloody snow.
Oh. Well, fortunately down here, down south, we ain't had much down here yet.
Savouring food, face savouring food, face savouring food, face savouring food.
Yeah. So, how long have we been going? Not even 20 minutes and you lot are on about food already. I tell you, I'm going to have to set some ground rules. No food discussions until at least 8:30.
No snow here, just grey and bland. And there I'm moving closer. I love the snow.
You lot make me hungry and I've only just plumbing started. Tell you.
Time, what do you call a snowman with a tan? A puddle. We some hungry folk.
What do you call a snowman with a tan? A puddle? Oh boy. You're really testing me, aren't you? Seeing how well I'm going to be able to concentrate. Good job it isn't a nomad run. Because we said, didn't we? What was that thing we discovered? The biggest nomad killer? Chat distraction.
Chicken nugget.
Who said chicken nuggets?
I will test everyone.
Them words are banned. Chicken nuggets are banned. Definitely. Banning that word. Dear.
That's a good 9 any sesame.
One of my favourite words. Well, not favourite words, favourite foods. Chicken nuggets. Which is why those of you that are ARC players will probably get why we have that joke about the chicken nugget. Because it comes from the... Oh, what's it called? I've already forgotten the name of the dino. The one with the big long claws. We call it a Cassie and Tail know which one I mean. We call it a tickle chicken. But its name's already escaped me. Oh, we're off to a great start, chat.
Right.
Is it Cerizino?
Cerasinosaurus.
Cerizino. That's the one. Yeah, there we go. See? This is why we stick together and why we help each other. Because on our own we're hopeless. Put us together, we're alright.
Yes, Max. Joke 2. What do you call a snapshot from the North Pole? A Polaroid.
What am I doing? Putting me off my flipping journey steps now. Losing my concentration.
Lol.
Already forgotten what I'm doing, chat. Hang on.
Tickle chicken is much easier to say.
Yeah, exactly. Tickle chicken's
rolling
a lot
on
easier.
The floor, laughing, rolling on
Tickle
the floor,
chicken's a lot
laughing,
easier to
rolling on the
say.
floor, laughing, sesame, you are on a roll.
No, not that one. Where is it? Not that one. That one. There we go. I'll put them on the screen. You lot can help me now. I'll keep you busy. I'll make you work. Take your mind off the jokes. The way I'm cruel, aren't I?
Joke 3. What did the tree say after a long, cold winter? What a relief.
Where's that dog basket? Tell you. It's just what Aldi would be saying. Where's that dog basket?
Lol. Rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing.
Yeah, exactly. Not that one. That one. And we're going to make one of them as well. Why? Because we can.
Okay, I'm done. Labs needs to focus.
Hey, I don't mind. It's all good. It's all good, honestly. Like I say, it's not a barbaric run, so it's not too essential, but yeah, do need to concentrate to a degree. But the jokes are very much appreciated, of course they are. Always. Hopefully I've sped this up. Looks like it, the way the moon's coming up so quickly. So we should be good. We should be alright. Well, just because I'm nice to you, I'll put that on for a minute anyway, so you can see where I'm going.
Are you going to test sorcery labs?
I may well do, yeah. May well have a look at it and just see what it's all about. And I know I mentioned it in my video, little bits of how it all works now and how it's changed, so I may well do, yeah. Won't be straight away, obviously, because we've got to get established today and then get leveled up, start getting some basic bits together, but yeah, there's no reason why not. Let me see, can I make...
You should learn it. It's a major focus of Funcom for Exiles' future.
Right, okay. Good to know. Right. What am I missing? Trying to... More branches. Typical. Well, if that's what it is, then yeah, absolutely. We shall make a point of focusing on it then. Thank you for the heads up.
Hope they add more companions with voice acting.
Yes, that would definitely be pretty cool, wouldn't it? That would definitely be cool if they did. Would make it very, very interesting. Suppose you got to think as well, though.
Harvest stone with your pick.
Which oh, drink time, thank you. Does make you wonder what accent they will go with them if they did have more. What would they be? Doesn't it? Definitely makes you wonder. Thank you. So we've got a couple of points again. Gonna go health there. That, because I want to get my carrier weight up to the first point at least, so that we can at least carry a little bit of stuff.
I loved Freya's voice.
Yeah, Freya is quite good, isn't she? Yeah, she's a bit of a feisty one, isn't she? She kind of a bit don't trust you at first kind of thing, and then afterwards when she gets to know you, it's a bit, yeah. I like, I mean, he isn't a companion obviously, but I like Braga, who's up in the Mounds of the Dead.
One of them is a dog/wolf, so guessing a rough accent winking face.
But I still say they should have got Angar to voice him, because he'd have done a much better job. Definitely. And I mean that in the nicest possible way, obviously. Yeah, he would definitely have done a much better job. Oops, that's the torch broken already.
Rough accent, rough.
Now we can make our daggers, which of course we all know, daggers are one of the most, or if not the most OP weapon at early level. So why wouldn't you make them? Angar will agree with that one, won't you? Right, let's get on down here a little bit. Craft a bedroll. Okay. Twine. No. That one. Then we want that over there a minute. Place it down. And then we'll return it to inventory again, because we can use that. Because we do want to stay alive this time, and it's not game over if we die, so... Right. Hopefully it should be brightening up in a moment, so you guys will be able to see a little easier as well. Let's grab some aloe as we're going, because we're going to need that. Let's be honest. So yeah, what's did anybody make any New Year's resolutions? If you want to share them, obviously you don't have to do. You know, don't feel obliged to share if you don't wish to do so. But always curious to see if anybody has made any. See, bleed took him.
Yes. Not to make one. Face with tears of
That
joy.
sounds like a really good one. Best New Year's resolution you could make. Not to make one. Love it. That is really good.
I already broke mine.
Oh heck. Oops. That's not a good start then, is it? But yeah, I like that
I
one.
always break mine.
Make a New Year's resolution to
Today
not
I
make one.
walked 10 miles back and forth in the rain. Pretty proud of myself. Car lent to family.
Oh. Hello, little imp dude. You're not an explodey one, are you? And bye-bye. Perfect.
I still got it.
Well, that's not going very well for them down there,
Walking
is
is
it?
good for the soul. I need to do it more often.
Oh yeah, yeah, it can be very, very good.
On long walks, I fell my inner nomad. Feel asterisk.
Yeah, I knew what you meant. Yeah. You know, 'cause I think it's important, isn't it? Health is very important if you can obviously get around and you can walk as much as you can. Especially if you're a full-time or semi-full-time content creator and you spend a lot of time making videos or recording gameplay and, excuse me, working at a desk or what have you, and you're sat down a lot of the time. It is good to try and get a bit of exercise in between then, isn't it? Rough wraps. with the rough wraps.
I'm a former powerlifter, grappler, so a lot more stout than in my 20s. I miss my
Wow.
long walks with my kids. My conditions don't allow me to walk far anymore.
Yeah, I know. It's hard, isn't it, when you're so used to being able to do things and then things change and you can't anymore. I can imagine it's not very easy. But I suppose we have to be thankful for what we can still do to a degree. Right, what are we up to, chat? What are we doing? Let's have a look. We are... Harvest meat from... we've just done that. Well, we'll do it again.
I can walk to the car.
Yeah.
My mom was a walker, but since she got bedridden it's tough to go on walks without her. But your own health is super important past 40.
Oh gosh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you start to realise things, don't you, when things change like that. And
Another new one, eh? In the beginning, they were...
yeah, we've listened to him dozens of times. We're not going to bother listening to him again. Well, yeah, things do get tough. They do.
Keep on moving, in game and IRL.
Exactly. Oh, we've got another couple of points, chat, so let's do another one there.
Here you'll back in Conan Exiles.
This time I think we'll start on the stamina. Boost us up a little bit there. Right, let's get a little bit of stone gathered in a minute. And then fill up the water a moment. Oh. You're not a one skull, are you? No. You're a bit smaller anyway. That guy's decided he's off for a swim. So...
I walk the dogs every day, but been a nightmare this past week with all the snow.
Oh, I
It was
bet.
easier to walk on the road than in all the snow on there.
Yeah, it sounds daft, doesn't it? But it is, because the cars have kind of turned everything to slush a little bit and what have you. It makes it easier, but yes, it's more dangerous. But yeah, at the same time, I can imagine it is easier.
I bet the gritters don't reach the paths.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't get past gritted for us as easy, do we? The roads get it, but we don't, unfortunately. We've got to... And the funny thing is, you hear people that say to you, oh, if you're going walking around in icy conditions, don't try and walk carefully, walk normally. But I find the more normally I try and walk on ice and snow, the more likely I feel like I'm going to slip. And it's crazy, because, you know, you think, if I walk more carefully, I'll manage better. But yeah, they tell you, oh, just try and walk normally, don't walk too overcautiously.
Tip:
But
use dishwasher salt to dry the garden paths and the front pavement.
there you go. Now you know. See, try that one. And if it doesn't do anything else apart from melt the snow, it'll give you front pass a good clean. Let's pick up a bit more of
All
this.
the snow looks out. Back windows in Canada in winter. Falls down laughing, grinning face with big eyes.
Oh.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
Right, now we need to get that one. Where are we? Campfire. That one. And then put that there a minute. Like that. That one. one. Start that off. They are Max, that's just for you. Campfire break. Perfect.
Mist refill water skin.
Yep, thank you. Hey, can fill our water skin while we're having a campfire break. There you go. See? Can even do campfire breaks in Conan still. How good's that? Gotta keep with the tradition, you know. Once it's there, it's ingrained. Problem is I don't have climbing picks or what's it called? Parachutes. If I fall off something high, that's it. It's gonna hurt or kill us. Oh, let's have a look, because I didn't start with that, did I, as we usually do. That is the, if anybody is interested at all, the current items that are available in the bazaar at the moment. A few interesting ones again. Most people might have most of these or some of these, but that is what's...
No boy, my name's no John Fukins, no.
Ah, dear. So, that is what is currently available. Like I say, this may be different in your game in the future if you're watching this at a later date, but that's what's currently in the bazaar at the moment. Oh, looks like...
Naughty in the north.
Food. We're completing a couple of steps there. Do that. There we go. Right. Unlock. So I'm going to do that next.
Always wrathful now.
Let's pick up our campfire again. Why? Because we can. What I want to do is... Let me check I'm going to the right bit before we go. Wrong button. Wrong button again. Ah! Too many buttons. Damn buttons. Too many of them. Yeah. That is it. I'm playing purely on PlayStation, there's too many buttons. Goodness help me when it's on PC. I'll have no chance. Oh dear. Well, yeah. We're not gonna speed through everything, you know, we'll just, like I said in the beginning, we'll take our time, see how things work, play through the game. Hopefully, you know, only do this for so many weeks, we don't want to go on forever with it, but the idea is to play through, get some friends, get them leveled up, get them the right armour, etc. Complete all the necessary content to get the artifacts that we need, but we'll look up some other bits as we go as well to point them out for potential new players that may not know what they're doing. And speaking of there, if you are a new player checking this out for the first time, if you want to know the basics, or should I say more like things that the game doesn't really teach you, like, yes, we've got these journey steps that we're following now, but for the benefit of anybody who's playing that may be new or may watch this in the future that's new, there's things the game doesn't tell you, and if you want to know what those are, and he's a couple of 3 or 4 episodes is it into the series now, I'm not sure, correct me on that one, but do check out Angar's channel for YouTube. He's currently doing a Noob to Pro series, basically going through all the ins and outs of the bits that the game doesn't tell you, which will help you a heck of a lot if you're just starting out. So I do recommend checking out his series. Go over there and give him a follow, show some love, leave your comments, leave him some likes, I'm sure he'd appreciate it. And yeah, it's a cool little series, I'll be honest. Just tells you those things that if I'd have been a brand new player to this game and I hadn't have found that if I was starting out, I wouldn't have had a clue what to do either. And even though I know most of it and a lot of it, it's still an interesting watch for me to watch it again because of, like he says in it.
Labs, 8 episodes out now.
There we go. yeah, so there's 8 episodes, there you go, so you've got a bit of catching up to do at the time of this stream when I've mentioned it, but yeah, have a look and check it out. It'll teach you all the basics of the ins and outs of what you need to know. Or feel free to ask now if you're here at the time of the stream, but no good asking in the comments later, because obviously we may not see it, but do check him out. Check out that series. I'm sure you'll find it extremely helpful. Right, what am I looking for? That one, but we need some more twine.
Good quality entertainment, okay hand.
Exactly. Where am I going here? Chat keeps popping over my screen, so I keep missing where I'm looking. Nope, still don't have enough twine. Ay ay ay. These menus still get me the way they fucking jump about like they do. That one. No, we still need more plant fibre. Right, okay. Let's run back over here again in a moment. That's not a problem. That is easily fixed. And like I said, I was thinking about this for a series, and then obviously watching Max doing their 1 year anniversary last week for their Conan playthrough. It was quite fun to watch and quite entertaining, as always, and it sort of gave me a bit of a... I was already thinking about doing this series, but that just gave me a little bit more inspiration to it, to think, yeah, do you know what? I need to do something a little bit different, where I can just... Yes, I've still got to concentrate and be on the ball, but not quite as much as a Nomad run, and I can just play through the game, chat with you guys, check out new stuff, etc. And we can go from there. So I was like, yeah, right, we'll go for it. Let's give it a try and see how we go. So here we are. Right. No, that's jumping off the one there. Do that one. Where are we going? Oh, for goodness sake. Bear with me. Do
Only
that.
8 fondlings of the like knob, that's shameful.
Let me... Excuse me. That's the one I want. Yeah, my notifications for when people join the chat, or it changes, and then when messages pop up are on the right hand side of my screen, so it keeps jumping over when I'm looking at the thing. So excuse me if I go quiet a moment at times. That's me just trying to catch up again and figure out what I was doing. Because obviously it covers up what I'm looking at, which is I could put it on the left, but then it means I'm looking at what I'm doing on the right of my screen and then trying to keep an eye on that on the left, which isn't very easy to do. So apologies for that one.
Yes, I seem to be in the mood today.
That's every day, ain't it, naughty? Clues in the name. Wouldn't be Naughty Monkey if he wasn't being naughty. Gotta live up to that reputation. Let's start about here. No. No. That one. It wants me to do the journey, but I'm going to make it wait a minute. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, Or what are we out of? Oh, surprise, surprise.
Well, yes, you got me. Now what you're gonna do to all with me?
I don't know. Well, let's be honest, would we have Naughty any other way? We would be worried if he wasn't his usual naughty self, shall we say. We would definitely be concerned. Is that going to pick up, or do we have to break it completely? Not going to break it completely. Right, let's see how we do now. Because what the plan here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Must be the new Conan play for you.
7, 8. What are we at? Are we out of... Seriously, wow, you run out of resources really quick. And I've noticed on the server that I'm playing on as well, and I don't know if... I can't remember if it's a setting they can turn off, or whether it's not working right, but when I've got my follower following me now and I'm putting resources onto them, be it the horse or the human follower, I can't pull the resources from the horse when I'm building. Now, whether that's because it's... Well, no, creative mode gives you unlimited, so I don't understand why it's not working that way, so we shall have to test that once we get ourselves a follower on here, or a petter amount, shall we say, which that will be one of the objectives at some point. Get ourselves set up, and then what we'll do is we'll take a little run up to here, go see if we can get ourselves a horse. Of course, we'll do the journey with it at the same time as well, so that we get that journey step done. Oh, this is the early days, as they call it. Oh, we're not in a rush yet, but what I do want to do before a sandstorm comes along is at least get this bit done. Nope, we don't have any more points yet. Let's drink a bit of that. Delete that. So yeah, what's everybody looking forward to this year game wise? Have you got anything?
It has to follow you, but knowing Funkom it could be broken. Sad monkey noises.
Anybody got anything that they're keeping their eye on as a game that they like the look of? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. See how fast you run out of stone. This is when you start to remember that just how much of a grind this game is in the early days. Now, yes, because I've played this for so long and done this so much, I could have used admin and gone... Wrong thing, not that. Tool. But I'm not going to do that. Yes, it's not cheating, because how can it be cheating when it's a feature in the game? Yes, you've got to be in admin mode to use it. And obviously admin mode doesn't require a password on your single player unless you put one in.
That is a huge footprint for your first base with stone tools, astonished face.
Yeah, like I say, it's not even going to be a base, it's just a platform. I just want plenty of space because I know what I'm like for running into benches. When I start getting benches and things down, I'll be running into them, and you know, I'm not intending to build a hut really because I'm on single player. I don't see any real need for it. I could make it smaller if you think it could be smaller, if you think 8x8 is too big. I just need it big enough for You know, bit of storage, blacksmith, carpenter, etc. If you think 8 by 8 is too big, we can always shrink it. Although, to be fair, I do
He
usually
wants
go...
room to breathe.
Yeah, I do usually go a
You
little...
get less materials in barbaric mode, so that first iron pick is special.
Yeah, true. 2, 3, 4, 5...
Easier to expand it once you have iron tools, etc.
Tell you what we'll do is then we'll knock it back a couple. Oops. We'll go... Oh, pff. Good job we've got stone and wood to repair the pick. We'll wait for those to do, there we go. So we're going to night time again already. Oops, wrong button. No. You face that way please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, losing count here what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll do it that way. That one, and that one.
Labs gets floor down just as the sandstorm shows up, no walls or roof.
Yeah. That'll sound about right, wouldn't it? Be just about right for me, that. Yeah.
Good to build our bases legit early one, as you get good XP from farming mats and building.
Yeah, that is true. You do, don't you? That is very, very true. Alright, let's pick up a bit more of this. And I just thought while we're around here, we will quickly nip over here. Put you the torch on again so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, when you got to spam this button because you're collecting all this by hand, it's... oh. You're so glad once you get your iron sickle, I tell you. That one. I call that. Do that again as well. Alright. Did we get another point then?
That's how my playthrough usually goes, when I build too big the first time.
Yeah. It's just about figuring everything out, isn't it? And yeah, because I've never played barbaric, so of course don't take note of all the things where it says that, you know, you get fewer resources, building costs more, etc. That one. That one. That one. And... where is it? Come on. Get onto the... no. Things so temperamental for me. Then I want... there we go. What did it want me to do? Is it catching up? There we go. Excuse me. Excuse me. Right.
And Labs has seen a few of my Riverlands bases. They're not small.
Oh, sorry about that. Just had to mute a moment there. Nasty little tickly cough that came from somewhere. Oh, horrible when that happens. Nope. There goes the torch breaking again. Can't fix it. Never mind.
Hi, Labs and chat.
Delete that because I've already done it. Apologies about the darkness, like I say. I do have it sped up, so it should be...
Too much sand.
That's not moving mega quick. I mustn't have turned it up very much. I shall sort that for next time, so apologies while it's dark for a moment.
Hey, Shriff.
What are we doing?
Hey, Shriff.
Build it. The door? I've already done my door. Should have saved that before I thingied it.
Shriff waving hand.
Shriff, good to see you. Welcome on in. Hope you're good. Alright, what are we doing?
Hey, Shriff.
What's this to do?
Angar, Robert,
That one.
Kathy, Troy, hand pink waving.
No. Storage.
Norton and Korath, hand pink waving.
We need... Yeah, we need more twine and stuff, so... Well, there we go. Got the stand home shelter. Finally got it. I didn't intend to get it done as soon as, obviously, as well, but yeah, there we go, we've got it now. Well, yeah, that'd be...
Beans coughing some mint choc chip ice cream. It's currently in Lidl's and only 99 pence a tub.
Ooh.
So good.
Hey, it sounds it. So I'll have to have a look for that. Sounds very, very nice. Right, let's get this bit of stone while we're here, if the game decides to do it. There we go. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, a couple of games. There's one I've got sort of on my watch list at the minute that's just been announced for excuse me,
I do like my local Lidl.
for console. No release date as yet, just as coming soon still. So I don't want to give spoilers in case I end up playing it on the channel. But next couple for me are oh, there we go, doing the moonwalk. The Tomb Raider game that's coming out at some point. There's is it a new build, I think they said, or like a remake of the original 1996 or 98 Tomb Raider, was it? The very first one on PlayStation 1. So that'll be kind of cool to see.
Tub of ice cream for under £1. I'll take 2 please.
Oh, I came back over and I didn't get twine. Well, plant fibre I should say. Yeah, that's a bargain, isn't it? Very, very cheap, definitely. And do you know what? Cheap is good if it tastes good. As long as it tastes good, then, yeah, the price is even better. And sometimes you get some cheaper things and yeah, they taste cheap and nasty. But by the sound of it, that one's very, very nice.
It's Moorish.
Ooh. Which I suppose can be a bad thing, because you don't want to make yourself sick, do you? So yeah, we'll get this platform done. And we'll start having a little bit of a wander. Get some leveling done.
I wonder if we will ever get Elder Scrolls 6.
I know, there was a lot of talk about that a while ago, wasn't there? That it's supposed to be coming, and then it's not, and then it is, and it isn't, and... Yeah, it does make you wonder, doesn't it? Will we get Elder Scrolls 6? Because they keep talking about it, but...
I used a lot of self-control putting the lid back on.
Oh, that's good then. I don't know if I'd be able to do that. Yeah. I mean, just because you put the lid back on.
I'm back.
Just because you put the lid back on don't mean you can't dunk into it again.
It's mint chocolate chip. Picks up large spoon face savouring food.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Difficult.
Right. What were we doing? Box maker, storage, wooden box. Pop that there. Don't need the seeds yet, so we'll put them in there for a minute. Don't need to be carrying that, or the bones, or that hide, so we'll put them in there for a minute. Now we can take our campfire. Prepare our torch, which is only the basic torch obviously, but eventually we can make the better one. So that's good. Right, let's see where we're up to. That's that one done. Claim that. Right. I doubt we'll have enough. Let's go to...
Okay, last joke, but I got to go. Why did Princess Elsa fall off her sled?
No, we're not quite
She let it go.
Oh, ba-doom. See? Go out on a good one. That's the best way. That's a good one. I like that. Very good.
Sire Brother.
Well, yeah. Thank you for being here. Good to see you as always. We'll catch you next time.
That airs all. D.
Put a bit of wood in there for just now. Put the stone in there for just now. Put that in.
Take care, Sesame.
But yeah, thanks Sesame. Good to see you as always, and say hello to Mum from us all. And we'll catch you next time.
Bye, Sesame.
Didn't need to do that last one, but you know. Always better to be more cautious and, you know. Oh, not good up on my account. Bye bye. Oh, you want something else? Ow.
Hello, old pan pink waving.
Stamina. I do, chat, that I should have done? What haven't I done when I put the campfire down? There's one thing I didn't do that I should have done, just in case.
Hello. Hi.
Yeah, there we go, that's that bit. So before we go off and do anything else... yeah, I knew I didn't. So before we go anywhere else and anything does happen... we're going to come here, grab that. Spawn point. Because we can, we're allowed to, obviously. Now at least if the inevitable does happen, we get somewhere to start back from. Oh. What's after us? Oh, hello. Missed. But yeah, how's everybody doing? Hope you've had a good week and the first proper week of 2026.
Sorcery cave for some nice dual/weapons.
Yes, I will probably be doing that, definitely. Don't know if I'm quite ready to do it today, but that will certainly be on the cards for getting weapons early on. Absolutely. That will definitely be a big help. What am I looking for here? Where is... Oops. Oh, they're further down, aren't they? Of course, yeah. What am I looking for? Excuse me. Not those. What am I looking for here? That one. Let's get some of those made up while we've got those aloe leaves on us. Because then if we need to, if we're in a sticky situation, we're not relying on the wraps, because obviously that ain't good.
Here at Gamlab 6791, evening chat. Happy New Year all.
Bandy B, good to see you. Welcome on in. Happy New Year to you as well. Hope you're good. Good to see you.
PN. Bandy B, hand pink waving, Happy New Year to you. Hi Bandy. Hey Bandy.
Oh, for goodness sake, you are. No. We're not fighting that chat. We're not doing it. Nope. Nope. Not doing it. That first croc, I don't know if you saw it, unless I saw wrong, that was a corrupted one. We are not taking on a corrupted croc at this stage. There's only one way that's going to end. And that's the not very pretty way. Yeah.
It's just a one skull, go go go.
It is just a one skull. Yeah, a one skull at the level I'm at will probably hit me twice and I'd be gone. Yeah.
You can do it.
Oh, I'm glad you believe in me. I wish I believed in myself a bit more like that. I like to try and avoid them at this early stage until I've got
has arrived.
a little bit of basic armour.
Have a good one and maybe see you in Hobo stream tomorrow.
No worries, Angar. Thank you for being here as always.
This, lads.
Much appreciated. Enjoy the curry and yeah, probably see you around tomorrow at some point, no doubt. Have a good one.
Enjoy your curry. See you tomorrow.
Well, yes,
Bye,
enjoy.
Angar. See you, Angar.
Right, this is where... Oh no, that's that bit. If we come down here... I think if I remember correctly... I wonder if it's this bit or the next bit, but I know there are definitely... Oh, yeah. That bit there. Crikey, 8:05 already nearly. Can't believe we've been doing this for an hour already. That has flown by. That is absolutely crazy. Excuse me. Yeah, I always check along here because I know there are 1 or 2 locations where you can get your iron from. There is another bit the other way actually as well. Which what I might actually do is while we're here. Use one of them a minute while we're relatively safe. We'll pop
Yeah,
down.
new starts are fun, and time flies by.
Oh gosh, yeah. It definitely does. It's the same in Ark when you're breeding or hunting and gathering and everything else. It does it then as well. It's crazy. I know I only do 2 hours, but it doesn't feel like 2 hours sometimes because it's passed so quickly. It's crazy, craziness. Crazy, I tell thee. Might as well grab this one. And then, excuse me, so I've just shown the map where I am. Now and expand just here. You got that little node just there. And then if you pop round this corner, you've got another node right there. And while you're here, you can go a little further. There is a spot I'll go to later on once we're a bit more equipped as well. A bit further down that way. It's a bit of a run and you've got to pass the Shaleback King, who is somebody you don't want to fight too early level. Because believe it or not, it might only be a 1 skull I think he is, but he hits pretty hard. I believe he's on this bit here somewhere. I think it's around here. But the camp in question is this one here where it juts out. You've got 2 or 3 nodes of metal on the very edge, and if you go up the ramp, kill the person on the gate, you don't even have to go into the camp, and there's 2 little ledges either side with loads of iron on it. So you need the carrying capability of that. Because you'll get a fair bit. I'm going to make sure I break all that down. I'm going to split that because I want to drop a little bit for the minute because I don't want us to get too heavy. Oh, come on, climb. Stamina. If only I had a stamina potion. Oh, right, not right level yet. Oops, doing the moonwalk again. We get a little piece of that, keep us going. Right, let's make our way home. Make our way back. And then if we are the right level, we should be able to... Let's unlock those. Yeah. It'll probably want us to do it as part of a journey, but because the way the journey system seems to keep up, it'll hopefully recognise that you've already done that bit, so I'll let you off kind of thing. And it'll let us off and auto-complete them, hopefully. But now we can get a furnace made. Start getting a little bit of iron made up at least. Yeah, you really notice at this early level, especially when they've changed the stamina again, just how quick your stamina drain is when you haven't really got many points in. I mean, my ideal build in the end for stamina will be, so to grit will be to get to the third perk in grit, then that's done. I'm okay with this at the moment. I may even go full encumbrance and then respec later, but when I get to that, obviously we want to get our health up and then we'll start working on authority once we're ready to start looking for friends to help us with everything, but we're not ready for that just yet. So we'll worry about that when the time comes, as the saying goes. And there are, believe it or not, multiple different ways of getting friends, without even having to knock one out over the head with a truncheon. Which, yeah, is another shameless plug for Angor's latest Noob to Pro series video, where he's talking about ways that you can get yourself friends at any point of the game without even having to bash them over the head with a friendship stick, shall we call it. We don't like to call it a truncheon really, but you know. And the wheel of re-education, as we like to call it. Couple of them, well, one of the ways does require, well no, a couple of the ways require some gold and silver, which is getting them from your tavern when you can build one, or going all the way over here to Flotsam, and then these little markers that you can see in the water are ships that have sunk, and you can dive down, and I think he said there's at least one chest at each which has gold and silver in it. You can grab that, go up to Flotsam, nip up to the little trade there, buy yourself a follower, hopefully get a tier 3, which could be really useful to you. But yeah, go watch that video if you haven't seen it, rather than me telling you about it, and then you'll know what I'm on about then. Don't want to spoil anything. Alright, smithing, what are we missing still? Right, we need a load more stone. Do we have enough with what we've got here? Oops, probably not. Why is... oh yeah.
We don't say bye, it has recruit grinning face with sweat.
Well, yeah, it's still recruiting. Same thing, I know what I mean. Recruiting them with funds. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, we need more stone peeps, so let's go and get some more. Yes, recruiting them with monetary acquisitions, or the easy way that when we get a little bit better as well, that we'll hopefully be able to get one if we go up to a little camp that's just down in Narrow Span where we just were. Yeah, you've got to kill a jailer that's there, they will drop a key, and then if there's anybody in the cage you can free them and they can become your follower, and they can be anybody, entertainer, so dancer, fighter, archer, any of the crafters that are in game. You could get really unlucky and get a rubbish tier 1 fighter, or you could get really lucky. If you are really lucky, I've even heard people say from various cages, they've even had Delincia and Leonil, who is the, or Leonili, that's the named tier 4 dancer from the Sumerians. Or you could get, you know, like I say, a Delincia Snow Hunter if you're lucky. I've never had one yet in this whole time that these cages have been out. And there's lots of other named people as well that you can get, but I've never been quite that lucky yet. I've heard lots of stories of people who do, and yeah, not for me unfortunately. Yeah, definitely.
Boss, it is totally possible.
Oh yeah, it's possible, alright. It is doable. I suppose it's down to the RNG, isn't it? I mean, if we get ourselves a Delincia from the cages now in this playthrough, as long as she has good starting stats, you know, with the percentage chances of levelling up that she'll have, we're on to a winner. We'll be laughing, so to speak.
I found a named Nord bearer in a cage. The best I've found so far.
Nice. Very nice. Yeah, bearers aren't ideal because they're not the strongest, but they're certainly a big help when it comes to carrying your stuff for you. Right. Get that cooking up. Right, so I'll get that doing. Let's put you away. Let's put... Oh, of course the wood isn't on the... hanging out because I put it in there. That button. Don't want to be too heavy, so we'll put away things that we don't essentially need on us. Seeds we definitely don't need to be carrying.
Got Cathipria once in Sicta, thumbs up.
Oh yeah, Cathibria's great. I remember, was it Whack 4863? I don't know if it's changed since he did that video, but a long time ago, when they did a lot of stuff with the bearers, he did a lot of testing, and apparently Cathibria Featherstep was the best one out of them all. Excuse me, that got the most points per point in, excuse me, the most like health points per point in vitality. I couldn't tell you their melee or range modifiers just offhand because obviously again console we don't have access.
Tried Indian food, curry chicken dishes.
We don't have access to them, so obviously we can't look at melee damage multipliers and range. You have to look it up on the wiki, but again with the wiki you never know if it's completely up to date or not because they change things and sometimes the wiki doesn't keep up. But I still say my two big favourites will always be Sumerian Berserkers and Delincia Snowhunter. Freya's good, don't get me wrong, because she is strength based as well. You can't get her just now by knocking her out as a follower, because obviously they've now made her a companion, but what you can do, if you go up near to where Freya is, just below her at the dam, so down here I think it is, and then a bit further over here somewhere, there is somebody called Dina Master Huntress who essentially
is a chicken corner.
Looks like a clone or a second of Freya. She looks just like her pretty much, and again, yes, she's an archer, but she comes with the same points as Freya in vitality and strength, so strength based, which is really good again. So I do recommend giving that a try if you get round to it. So yeah. Oh, you finally tried it. You like it? See, told you would. Yeah, curries are awesome. Well, like we said, start with the most mild first, and if you find you're alright with that, work up a little bit.
You want me to leave the stream and go eat rolling on the floor laughing?
Oh, don't worry, you'd be able to catch up later, wouldn't you, if you had to go and eat your dinner. You don't have to worry about staying if you don't feel right doing that. If you want to go and relax, obviously. Right, let's have a look at... Which one are we going to do now?
Just a little snack.
Not going to worry about any of those just yet. Got blacksmith, tinkerer, armourer. Right, can't do armourer yet. Alchemist, tanner. Right. Why can we not do... That's archer, not armourer. Let's go back up to the top again. Archer, tanner, tinkerer, armourer, right. Unlock the... So... That means we need to do that. So we'll unlock the armour now so we can start working on that one. I think I put branches away, didn't I? Yep. Branches. And that. Now I'm just going to find it. Oh, I could make a relic on a torch if I can get the materials for that. Oh, there's the cleaver. There we go. Past it. There it is. Make one of them. Let's put branches away again, stone away again a minute. Let's pop the build hammer away a minute just so it's not weighing us down too much. No, that wasn't the build hammer, was it? What am I doing? That was my hatchet. Give me that back again. Now, why have I got... Yeah. Never mind. Right. So we've got that, we've got a pick. Where did that skinning knife go? There it is, there it is. Pop that on there. That's just a skinning knife. Skin an animal, right. Let's go do that. Yeah, I'll have a look at the settings again. I could have sworn when I checked the settings just at the beginning that I'd sped the night time up, but I obviously haven't, or else that would be going a lot quicker than it is. So once again, apologies about that one. I shall fix that for next week, because that is super duper dark. Let's let these two split up a little bit, because there's one there and there's one there. I don't want them too close together. Although it's not terribly difficult, I don't want them too close together. Excuse me. Well, I'm gonna lock onto this one that's over here, thank you. Put the bleeds on you. Do a little jog away. Tick, 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 tick. Down you go. Let's get the other one while we're here. Might as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. You only need to do the heavy really, about 6 to 8 times, and it sticks the blade on them. And boom. Easy peasy. Might as well do that for the hide as well, because we can. Right, what does it want us to do now? Chat, what does it want us to do? So we've done that, access or place a... Alright, I'm gonna have to wait for that one a little bit, I think. Okay, I picked up a lot of food, a bit of metal we did have is now done. We're going to need a lot more than that, so I'm going to have to farm a lot of that up for resources. Get that done as well. Oh yeah, it's nice, to be honest, to be back and just having a little look through the game again. And I don't know how many weeks this will take to do this playthrough, but we'll see how we go. Try and do it as a proper series where there's an actual goal for each episode. Obviously this episode 1 is always a bit missed. A bit hit and miss the first time because obviously you're just getting started out and bit of hunter gathering, getting equipped, getting yourself sorted out. But yeah, we'll definitely as the episodes go forward have a lot more focus to what we're doing. Come on then, you want some as well? Yeah? Missed. And what we'll start to do as well is also got that little tiny bit more HP, or health. We will, like I say, have a wander around. We'll go back to where I'm facing the wrong way. Now and expand down that way. So just on that little ledge, a bit further up where I got that iron from.
Making roast chicken with mashed potato gravy and veggies tonight.
Oh, what time's it ready? That sounds awesome. That sounds amazing. Yeah, just up here there's a what we call one skull human that is a boss that surprisingly I think even on hard difficulty is pretty easy to take out. There's another one a bit further along here, and another one just down on the river here as well. Take those out, they have a chance. I say chance because it's not always guaranteed. They will, of what I'm seeing anyway, they can drop different pieces of armour for you, be it light, medium.
Had a chicken burger and chips. Cooked at home.
Somebody just said my favourite words again. Chicken burger and chips. I want a chicken burger and chips now. I've still got another half an hour to do yet. Swear, you lot are trying to finish me off, I tell you. Stomach's growling now. Thanks for that. Oh, dear me. Oh. You're not on one skull, are you? At least I don't think you are. No. You go on, do your little swing.
You are most welcome, lads.
Yeah, we'll be having words later. Yeah. We shall be having words.
Lads is thinking, what time's dinner tonight, monkey?
Yeah, exactly. Two of my favourite things said there. Roast chicken dinner. Chicken burger and chips. Oh, what's not to love about that? Come on, just die to the bleed already. Could you unalive yourself, please? Whoa. That took all my stamina to do that. Whew. Right. I don't need that. I'll keep those hides. Not bothered about the teeth just yet. What do we need? Branches, stone and twine. Getting the stone at the same time there, but okay. Let's get some trees so we can get some branches. So yeah, I hope everybody is finding this one interesting. If you haven't already, as we say around here, smash the like button, but do it gently. I don't want you to break your phones or your TVs or whatever you're watching on, tablets or whatever, because you'll be suing me and I don't want that. But yeah, that would be much appreciated if you have been enjoying it. It'll help to hopefully get this in the algorithm and push it out to a few more people. Hope you're all enjoying. Doing here. Let's get those fixed. Get that and that repaired up, right as well while we're doing. Right. Oh. Hello. Yeah, never goes well. Come on then. Come on. Missed. Night night. Now what you can get lucky with down here, if you get really lucky with this one, there's a one skull human, like I say, just up here. And hopefully a lot of the time they'll run up and fight a couple of shalebacks, and if you're lucky, the shalebacks will take them out for you. Why am I so heavy again? Right. Drop the stone again for a minute. And the wood, because we need to keep as much weight as we can for the moment. Yeah, sometimes they'll kill the shalebacks and run back a bit half elves and you can just run up, tap them a couple of times. Other times you'll see them walking at the bottom here and then they'll run up, start fighting the shalebacks, like I said, and the shalebacks will kill them for you. Oh. Well, before you even get to that, you've got... You changed your mind? Where are you going? Well, that's the first. He saw the blade. Did you see that, chat? He saw the blades and changed his mind.
These are easy to kill. They are just a little hard to knock out early game.
Yes, that is true. They can be, especially with the basic truncheon. Most people probably do already, but if you don't, when you go in with your truncheon early game, take a shield with you. Hold a shield up. Right, you should be weak at the minute because you've just been fighting them. If I could stack a few bleeds on you before you get a chance to pull your weapon out, like we just have. And he bleeds out, look at that. Night night. Then hopefully... Ooh, yes. Thank you, sir. We'll take all of those. We'll pop that on. Yes, it needs repairing, but that's a good start. That's a really good start. We can obviously craft some eventually and craft a better version of it, but that's a really good start for us there now. Tiny bit more armour.
Early game free armour, always good.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely it is. Right. Let's make our way back with our hide. What do we need to do for our journey? Access or place an armourer's bench. Right. Okay. Well, let's head back with what we've picked up. We probably don't have enough materials as yet to actually even... Oh, well, you didn't want to fight me last time, so I'm not fighting you this time. Where am I going here? I don't want to swim past my island. I already have come past it, haven't I? Or have I? Well, actually, now I know that was as easy as it was. Yeah. Not come down far enough yet. It crossed over a bit earlier than what we needed to do, but that's alright. That's not a biggie. What we might do... Let's head over this way like this. Nothing like a gentle jog through the desert. I mean, you're next to a river, what more could you want? You know what I mean? Nice gentle stroll by the river. Or a gentle jog in this case. Yeah, what I think we'll do is... Because I wasn't so sure when I went for that iron, I wasn't going to attempt it because I was kind of still wondering what those one skulls were like. The trick is if you can get to them quick and get the bleed on them, then yeah, they can't touch you, really. So let's put that in there. Let's put that in there. And those for the moment. Get that extra bit of food cooked up, why not? Might as well. Anything else we can drop off for the minute? No, I think we pretty much need those with us. Drink them, get the hydration up. Wait for these couple of bits of food to do, and then I think we'll just go quickly do this little bit that I'm thinking of. Get this other person, now we know how easy it is. Yes, I should have known it would be that easy because I played on Barbaric because of the Nomad run. But, obviously, you think about a lot of other things and you don't always remember things. But it's also good to show people, for new players who may not know, that, you know, don't get overconfident too soon or get cocky too quick, because otherwise things can go south, as the saying goes, very, very quickly. And you can put yourself in a whole world of hurt and it's just not worth it. It's really not. Pace yourself, take your time. Now, yes, if you're just starting out in the game for the very, very first time, I don't necessarily recommend playing on Barbaric as we are now. If you want to go as easy as you can, play on easy, so the easiest difficulty. Yeah, everything's really easy to kill, which, yes, coming from somebody who's got a lot of hours in the game. Olay to you guys too. Fight that crocodile, I'm busy. You know, you could start on this difficulty if you like a challenge straight away. I don't recommend it though, because enemies do hit a lot harder, resources are a lot more limited. Go on to the normal difficulty, which is down the middle, so things aren't quite as hard to kill, get a few more resources and some other bits and bobs. It does tell you when you're setting up your game what each difficulty gives you, what buffs you get, you know, benefits, what debuffs you get, so what negatives you get with playing on the harder difficulties. Or if you're really unsure, play on the lowest difficulty, on easy. Play on easy, learn the game, learn the basics. Or look up really good YouTubers like Angor that tell you all about it. Or if you want to watch my playthroughs, of course, watch these. Have a look at my vids as well. I'm not trying to say don't look at mine. Go and watch somebody else, because of course I want the support as well. Of course I do. But yeah, you know, don't ever feel pressured to stick to one person. You know, different people will tell you different things different ways, which is why we say that within our community. A lot of the people that are here and over the weekend in Hobo Stream and Angor Stream and the Campfire Clowns, that there's so many of us with so much knowledge about this game. There's I don't know how much exactly, but we worked it out one time that there's literally must be tens of thousands of hours worth of experience between us all and knowledge of this game. So don't ever be afraid to ask questions. And yeah, if you're not sure about something, check out somebody's stream or somebody's videos and search for it on YouTube. I'm sure you'll find what you... Well, I say, look at that, he didn't drop us anything useful. Now, if I'd have come for this guy, I mean, I didn't know, because it's all random, but that would have only been a light chest piece. We've got a medium, and a medium is a lot better for us. And we also got another level just then, which we're going to chuck in our stamina, because we need a bit more stam. So that will definitely help us out. And yeah, as I say, as you saw there, he's just up that little slope where you've got that iron you can get. There is another one just across the other side there, somewhere at the far side. I'm not sure exactly where they are without looking for them again. But I don't tend to bother with that one. I'll usually cycle that one, the one that we just did, down the other end, and then there's one further down as well. But because we haven't had a sandstorm yet, and I've not really got enough healing set up and everything like that ready to venture down that way a bit more. I didn't want to go too far that way in case the sandstorm hit. Well, we're just getting going. Well, next week I think we'll make a point of doing that. We'll go a bit further down river. Really important in the early days to get your levelling up done. Get your resources gathered, get levelled up. It's going to help in the latter stages especially. Gets you more prepared, although I don't know if you ever can be fully prepared, but yeah. Those of us with the experience in the game will agree that, yeah, can you ever be really fully prepared? I don't think there's such a thing. You can always try and prepare, but again, best laid plans. And that's the beauty of your live stream. If things go wrong, there's no oops back in a minute, we've been edit that bit out. 2 minutes later kind of thing, cuts in and then you're back on. If it all goes pear-shaped now, it all goes pear-shaped. People witness it. If you die, people witness it. Which, yeah, if you did that in a video, you could obviously edit the whole death scene bit out and not include it if you wanted and redo that take again. But what's the fun in that when you want to experience the game and you want the challenge, especially for players like myself that, like I say, I've got thousands of hours in the game. It's, yeah. Don't think we've got anything to go in you, have we? Tiniest little bit ever. What we do need is some more wood. Excuse me. What's everybody got planned for the weekend? Anything exciting? Sorry about that. Yeah, because I know with a lot of us we don't tend to venture out much. Winging it. Best way. Definitely. Take each day as it comes, because especially the way the weather is at the minute, you can't really plan to do anything. It's yeah, especially when it's so darn cold. And yes, we complain about the cold here in the UK, but there are some among us who deal with cold that's a lot colder even than what we're putting up with.
Go with the flow.
So it's, we complain about cold, but there are those amongst us who deal with far colder weather than what we deal with and have to live with it every winter. Whether they love it or loathe it, it's part of normality to them. But in the UK, if we get a lot of snow or something like that or whatever, everything grinds to a halt. Everybody panics like, oh, what's this white stuff? Oh, quick, snow, right. Nobody can work, nobody goes to school, this, that and the other, and it's just... yeah. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Whereas other countries have snow most of the time, or a lot of the year, and people still got to work, they still got to school. Life carries on. Where did my build hammer go? Did I put that away again? Yes, I think I did, didn't I? But yeah, the first episode is always a bit slower and a bit higgledy-piggledy because, like I say, you're just getting established and trying to get going, so it's not necessarily as organised as it could be. But next week we'll get out there, we'll get some serious levelling done, we'll go back to get some more iron from there, we'll head off that way as well, see what we can find, get some POIs unlocked, get some serious levels on us.
I worked maintenance for about 10 years and cleaning up the snow was the worst part. Pain in my back.
Yeah.
But it is pretty to see.
Oh gosh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It's beautiful to see, but it's, yeah. Beautiful to look at, but just a pain for people to have to put up with. Yes, that is very, very
Where
true.
I live, it is mostly hot. The winter is actually the best time of year.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Yeah. I suppose it's nice then when you get the slightly cooler weather when it's so warm like it is a lot of the time, then you get the cooler weather. That must be really nice. That's why I couldn't put my furnace further back.
No snow for Shriff.
Bedroll's in the way. Yeah. Very lucky. Right.
Sadly, yes.
What we can do is let's have a look at this one, which is dodge kick. I need to unlock that one. No, wait, that one. Circle, L2. Go again, catch up. But I haven't got enough bits on me to make a stone club, have I? Let's see. Yep. Let's do that. Where is it? Where'd it go? Cracking up here, chat. Tell you. Where's it gone? Just made it, and I can't fucking see where it is now. Stone club, I'm sure I just made one. There it is. Tell you. Losing the plot, I am. Let's go see if our friends the Shellbacks over here and back again. Oh, yeah, there we go. There's one. See, this is why I don't like using a club early game. You just look at the lack of damage it does and the stamina it's costing me to use it. This is why daggers are so OP early game. Right, that's that done. Right, leave that where it is for just now. Not going to worry too much about doing that one much more at the moment. It's not essential anyway.
Labs food time.
Food time. Thank you. Thank you very much. See, where would I be without chat? And I wish it was food time IRL as well. Nearly is. Won't be long. Hopefully. See, this is why when you're a streamer you need a chat. You need them to watch your stuff for you because you're so engrossed in what you're doing in the game and reading your chat. I mean, I do anyway. I forget to glance up at the top sometimes, up at the top left. Yes, sometimes I will do it. Sometimes I do forget. So it's always nice when you've got people watching out for you. Really helps. And there goes the torch again.
You should eat before stream. That way you get so hungry.
Yeah, I should really, but we used to eat early before the stream, but then I'd be sitting here and thinking, oh, so full from my tea now. Feel like I'm falling asleep, and I don't want to be falling asleep. Don't want to be falling asleep when I'm doing my stream, so I'd rather eat afterwards. Sometimes I'll have something light beforehand if I'm that hungry, but we did have a late lunch to be fair, so I'm not too bad. I'm only just getting ready for something. I'm not ravenous yet.
But logistics, always appreciated. Grinning face with sweat. It's the mother in me.
I know, and it's very much appreciated. It really is. It is certainly, yeah, certainly a big help.
Smiling face with hearts.
Right, well we're going to need more iron, so what I'll do off camera is I'll do that little run that we did again, just down the back there into that little bit, grab some more iron. Won't do it now because obviously there's not a lot of time left, and I'm sure you don't want to see me doing the same thing over and over again, because we're going to have to do enough of that as it is anyway. So I shall do that in time for next time, so we can at least get a blacksmith bench sorted, get us going. Then yeah, for those who are wondering, the idea of this little square box is that when the sandstorm comes along, if we stand inside here, as you'll see, we've now got the little buffer that's appeared on the left hand side there, excuse me, that says sheltered. That means that we're not going to get affected by a sandstorm if it comes along. So if you build yourself one of those, you'll be fine. If you haven't got round to that and it happens to come in, the little fire where the NPC Arcos, wrong one because I was talking about Braga earlier, Arcos the Wanderer, if you duck under his little tent, that will actually pretty much shelter you as well, and you can pretty much survive a sandstorm through that as well. So obviously keep that in mind when you're just starting out, because the sandstorm, no matter what difficulty you're playing on, is horrific and it will shred at your health. And make sure you got plenty of rough wraps made up if you are caught out in it and you can't find somewhere to hide, because then you can obviously make loads of rough wraps and heal your way through it and you can survive it. It can be done. It is doable. It's a little bit nerve-wracking the first time, or first couple of times when you're doing it, but it can be done. You can heal through it. Like I say, just be patient with it. Use your wraps if you're in a bit of cover somewhere at least. And ideally, once we get high enough level, I can't remember which level you unlock it at, but when we get a bit higher up, I think we have to get to the steel tier to be able
Wraps
to...
are best during sandstorm. Potions pots don't last as well.
Yeah, exactly. When we get to here and we can make steel, we can unlock a sandstorm mask, which has a couple of purposes. Obviously for the sandstorm, like it says, but later in the game, when we visit this part of the map up here, so this blue looking lake, this is actually poisonous gas in this area. It's where we can farm a lot of brimstone from. There are a couple of areas early game that we're going to look into that we'll start getting brimstone from when we need it, down here on New River. So we're good down, we don't need it for there, but we will need it once we get up to a bit more into the game.
With potions your heal get interrupted. They almost don't work.
We'll look at that when we get to... Yeah, exactly. They kind of... You take it, it doesn't do anything, and then you're like, oh, flipping out, and then you start panicking, and yeah, it's not very nice. So yeah, wraps are definitely your way, because there's a bit of a longer animation with it, but it keeps you going. It'll get you. Oh, hello. Yeah, daggers would help rather than trying to punch him, perhaps. Come on. I mean, I could try and punch him to death, that would be a funny fight, but I don't really think it'll work very favourably to us. Did I hear another one coming to join in? Yeah, come on then. You want some as well, or are you giving up? No? You coming for some? Come on then. Missed. And again, like with these guys, even in early game, you can see they are extremely easy to fight. Just learn of how they attack and then just keep out of the way of the hits when they do them. Yeah, harder difficulty, they hurt a little bit more. They won't necessarily one-shot you, but they do hurt a lot more. So just be mindful of that, but they're pretty good, they're okay. It's the one skull one that you want to watch out for. If you're playing single player, if you see a one skull somewhere, so let's just say at the Sentinels there now there was a one skull and I ran over here, it will follow me, but if I left it there and we went down to Narrow and Expand where we went earlier, because we're out of render range by the time we come back, that will have respawned probably into a regular one, so we'd be alright again then. What's this one doing? We got any more levels yet? No. Let's deal with this guy since he's here. But yeah, if you go out of render range in single player, a one skull will respawn as a different one, which is helpful. Doesn't necessarily work on official servers, but single player, yeah, you shouldn't have that as an issue at all. So yeah, so we made a good start there. We've had our character, we've got from the desert, we've got down here, we've farmed up a few materials, we've got ourselves our first piece of basic medium armour, which we need to get more of. Once we've made our armourer's bench, we'll hopefully be able to repair this a bit as well, so it won't see us through all the game, but it'll see us through the early game and it'll get us going. It'll certainly do that. Like I say, off camera, I'll do that little iron run again, just to get us a bit more iron so I can get the blacksmith bench made. And the armourer, which we'll need. Otherwise it's a case of backwards and forwards. Have you seen me doing the same thing, which isn't ideal, really, because obviously in a video you can say that you're going to go and do that run again and say, I'll bring you back when I've got some. but I can't bring it back when I've got some because they sent a video. This is live. So yeah. Well, I think pretty much there. We have 5 minutes to, so we're just under the 2 hours. But in the immortal words of Max Crownflip, so Labs, you got something to say? And yes, I have actually. And that is, I want to say a very big thank you to everybody that's been here. Thank you to all for being here with me on the first one back for this year. Happy New Year to you all once again. Sorry we didn't do one last week, but there's various reasons that I'm not going to go into on a live stream, obviously. But yeah, thank you to each and every one of you. Thanks for all the comments. Thank you for all the chat. Great to see everybody interacting like you do. Leave your comments and everything down below. Like saying, if you are new here, do consider subscribing if you haven't already, so you don't miss the next one. Have yourselves a great weekend. I will probably catch some of you in live streams over the weekend, or if not, we will catch you back here for episode 2 next Friday, all being well, 7 PM UK time. Like I say, check out Hobo Gamer tomorrow for his Conan playthrough, and then if Max is doing a stream for the Campfire Clowns, he got them just afterwards at 8 PM UK time. Then of course Bossman Angar is back on Sunday at 8 PM UK time once again. And then if you fancy a bit more with Max, if he's doing one again on Monday, there'll be a chill stream. And yeah, we'll be back here 7 PM UK time for some more Conan fun. Thanks everybody, have a great weekend, bye for now.